Douglas Andrade and Gaetano Pirrello in the UFC bantamweight division. Douglas Andrade, he's gonna be a little bit lengthier by a half inch right there. He is 36 years old compared to a 29-year-old prime Gaetano Pirrello, but prime Gaetano Pirrello is not really that good, to be quite honest with you. Douglas Andrade, when he's 40, is probably still going to be better than Gaetano Pirrello, if I'm being quite honest. I mean, the fight with Ricky Simón, he did take on short notice, and did lose the fight by arm triangle choke submission, got out-grappled, out-wrestled, and got submitted in the second round. His striking did not look good either. I mean, both guys right here in Gaetano Pirrello and Douglas Andrade are looking to keep the fight on the feet and look for a knockout or look for a striking decision win. Out of those 15 wins, 11 knockout wins for Douglas Andrade. If we look way down here, we got 19 knockout wins. So we know exactly what both guys are going to do. Gaetano's going to keep the fight at range, look for the jab, the overhand right. Just try to keep the fight at range and just just trying to out-volume you very slightly. Just make it a very technical striking fight and out-volume you by just a little bit to edge you out on those judges' scorecards, or maybe counter you as you're coming in with a big right hand. He also has a very deadly liver shot that he showed against Enzo Maria Iezzi right there a couple of years ago. But right here, Gaetano needs to play the counter-punching game. He needs to have a lot of really good movement to stay away from the pressure of Douglas Andrade, and that's what I'm really afraid for Gaetano Pirrello, is the pressure of Douglas Andrade. Because last fight, even with a guy like Ricky Simón, who's not the best striker, every now and then, Ricky would get Gaetano's back to the cage, and he just continued to land a left hook and a right hook over and over again. He's landing some really big shots, and if a guy like Douglas Andrade lands those type of shots, you might get knocked out. I mean, he got wins over Cody Gibson, got wins over Marlon Vera, Hannah Barral. The only guys he's losing to are Rob Font, a top 5 contender in the bantamweight division, Petr Yan, the greatest bantamweight in the world right now, and then Lerone Murphy, an undefeated up-and-coming featherweight fighter. So he's losing to very good guys. Gaetano Pirrello is nowhere near that level. If he's going out there beating Marlon Vera, just put it on that pressure, just getting Marlon Vera's back to the cage, throwing really big shots, and he out-volumed Marlon Vera as well as landing the more powerful shots. If you're doing that to Marlon Vera, if you're getting such close fights with like Rob Font and Zubair Tukhugov, and you're fighting Gaetano Pirrello, I don't see Gaetano Pirrello winning this one. He has some power. I mean, the body shots are there, but I think the pressure of Douglas Andrade is going to be way too much. I'm gonna picture a 30-27 decision here. I don't see many opportunities for Gaetano to win. He can't out-wrestle, out-grapple Douglas Andrade. He needs to hope for a Hail Mary counter-punch and knock out Douglas Andrade. If that doesn't happen, which I don't think it will, Douglas Andrade is going to win the fight. So my prediction right there in the UFC at bantamweight division, sorry about that, head of burp, is going to be Douglas Andrade winning that fight by a 30-27 decision. Really good fight in the bantamweight division right there.